Do you find yourself overwhelmed by your emotions, constantly reacting impulsively to situations? In this video, we're diving into the world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us the power of emotional detachment and mental clarity. Lesson 1. Recognize and embrace your emotions. Emotions are a natural part of being human. They arise in response to what happens around you. Instead of denying them or fighting against them, acknowledge their presence. When you feel sadness, anger, or joy, take a moment to name the emotion. Say to yourself, "This is sadness," or "This is anger." By naming it, you create a space between you and the feeling. Stoicism teaches that emotions are not good or bad. They are signals from your inner world. They help you understand your needs and desires. When you embrace them without judgment, you stop giving them power over you. You no longer feel controlled by your reactions. This is the foundation of emotional detachment. The Stoics believe that we suffer not because of events but because of how we interpret them. It is not things themselves that trouble us, but our judgments about them. This means emotions often come from our thoughts. When you face a challenging situation, your mind creates a story. The story might say, "This is unfair," or "This is a disaster." These thoughts fuel your emotions. By recognizing your thoughts, you can separate them from reality. You learn to see events as they are. A situation is not good or bad. It simply is. This awareness helps you stay calm and grounded. It allows you to experience emotions without becoming overwhelmed. To embrace your emotions, practice mindfulness. Sit quietly and observe your feelings. Notice how they come and go like waves in the ocean. They rise, peak, and fade away. No emotion lasts forever. When you observe this process, you realize you are not your emotions. You are the observer. This perspective brings peace and clarity. Another way to embrace your emotions is through journaling. Write down what you feel. Pour your thoughts onto paper. This practice helps you process emotions without suppressing them. It also provides insights into patterns in your feelings. Over time, you see that emotions are part of life's flow. Embracing emotions also involves accepting their purpose. Each emotion serves a role. Anger can show you where your boundaries have been crossed. Sadness can lead you to reflect and grow. Joy reminds you to cherish life's beauty. By understanding this, you welcome emotions as teachers. They guide you without controlling you. Through these practices, you create a strong foundation. You build emotional awareness and resilience. Recognizing and embracing emotions allows you to step back. You gain control over how you respond. This is the first step in emotional detachment and a key lesson in Stoicism. Lesson 2. Establish healthy emotional boundaries. Establishing healthy emotional boundaries is essential for detachment. Boundaries protect your inner peace. They prevent external forces from dominating your emotions. When you have strong boundaries, you can face life with greater strength. The Stoics believed in the concept of what is within our control and what is beyond our control. This teaching helps you define boundaries. Your thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within your control. Other people's opinions, actions, and feelings are not. When you focus only on what you can control, you conserve your energy. You stop letting external events dictate your emotions. To build emotional boundaries, start with self-awareness. Reflect on what affects your peace of mind. Notice when you feel drained, anxious, or upset. Ask yourself what caused these feelings. Was it someone's words or actions? Was it your own expectations? Understanding these triggers helps you set limits. Once you identify your triggers, communicate your boundaries calmly. Let others know what you need to protect your peace. For example, if constant negativity affects you, kindly explain this to the person involved. Say, "I value our relationship, but I need to avoid discussions that focus only on complaints." Clear communication builds respect and understanding. Emotional boundaries also mean saying no. The Stoics emphasize the importance of prioritizing what aligns with your values. Marcus Aurelius advised focusing on what truly matters. When you say no to what disrupts your peace, you say yes to a balanced life. This doesn't mean avoiding challenges. It means protecting your energy for things that help you grow. Another way to establish boundaries is by limiting your emotional investment. The Stoics believed in practicing indifference to external outcomes. This doesn't mean apathy. It means caring without becoming attached. When you do your best and let go of the result, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. For example, if you work on a project, focus on the effort, not the praise or criticism it might receive. This mindset keeps you grounded. Healthy boundaries also involve self-care. Take time to recharge. Spend moments in solitude to reflect and regain strength. Engage in activities that nourish your spirit, like meditation, reading, or spending time in nature. When you take care of yourself, you build resilience against emotional overwhelm. Boundaries require practice and patience. Sometimes people may not respect them immediately. Stay firm and consistent. Remember, boundaries are not walls. They are bridges to healthier relationships and a peaceful mind. By setting boundaries, you create space for joy, clarity, and strength. This is a vital lesson in Stoicism and emotional detachment. Lesson 3. Shift your perspective. Shifting your perspective is a powerful way to detach from emotions. Perspective shapes how you see the world. When you change your viewpoint, you change your emotional response. The Stoics taught this as a central practice for inner peace. One of the most important Stoic principles is the idea of amor fati, or loving your fate. This means accepting life as it unfolds. Instead of resisting challenges, embrace them as opportunities to grow. When something difficult happens, remind yourself that it is part of life's journey. Every obstacle has a purpose. It shapes your character and strengthens your spirit. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This teaching reminds you that your reaction matters more than the event itself. When you face a challenge, ask yourself how you can respond wisely. Focus on what you can learn or improve. This shift in perspective turns struggles into stepping stones. Gratitude is another way to shift perspective. The Stoics encouraged focusing on what you have, not what you lack. When you practice gratitude, you see life's blessings. This reduces negative emotions like envy or resentment. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for. It could be your health, a kind friend, or a simple meal. Gratitude brings contentment and peace. Another practice is imagining different outcomes. The Stoics called this negative visualization. Picture the worst-case scenario and accept it. This doesn't mean expecting bad things to happen. It means preparing your mind to face them calmly. When you imagine losing something and then return to the present, you appreciate what you have even more. This reduces fear and attachment. Shifting your perspective also involves seeing the bigger picture. Life is full of ups and downs. No situation lasts forever. Remind yourself that time moves forward and emotions fade. This understanding helps you stay calm during difficult moments. It gives you hope and resilience. Another helpful mindset is focusing on what serves your purpose. The Stoics believed in living according to virtue and reason. When you align your actions with your values, emotions lose their hold on you. For example, if someone criticizes you unfairly, focus on acting with integrity instead of reacting with anger. Your commitment to virtue keeps you steady. Through these practices, you train your mind to see things differently. You develop clarity and wisdom. Shifting your perspective is not about ignoring emotions. It's about guiding them with reason and purpose. This lesson transforms how you experience life and builds emotional detachment. Lesson 4. Nurture yourself with kindness. Kindness towards yourself is a vital part of detaching from emotions. Often, people are harsh on themselves. They criticize their feelings and mistakes. This only increases emotional pain. The Stoics taught that self-compassion is key to inner peace. To nurture yourself, Start by accepting your humanity. You are not perfect, and that is okay. The Stoics believed that everyone makes mistakes. Instead of blaming yourself, see mistakes as opportunities to learn. Treat yourself with the same understanding you would offer a friend. When you feel overwhelmed, remind yourself that you are doing your best. Another way to show kindness is through self-talk. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself. Replace negative thoughts with supportive ones. If you feel disappointed, say, "I am learning and growing." If you feel afraid, say, "I have the strength to face this." Positive self-talk builds confidence and resilience. Caring for your body is also a form of kindness. Eat nourishing food, get enough sleep, and stay active. These habits support emotional balance. When your body is healthy, your mind feels stronger. Simple actions like taking a walk or enjoying a quiet moment help you recharge. The Stoics emphasize the importance of practicing virtue. This includes kindness to others and to yourself. When you act with patience, forgiveness, and generosity, you feel more aligned with your values. This alignment brings peace and reduces emotional turmoil. Another practice is letting go of guilt and regret. The past cannot be changed. The Stoics taught that holding on to it only brings unnecessary suffering. Instead, focus on the present. Use lessons from the past to make better choices today. This mindset frees you from emotional burdens. Nurturing yourself also means finding time for joy. Engage in activities that uplift you. Read a book, listen to music, or spend time with loved ones. These moments remind you of life's beauty. They help balance difficult emotions with positive experiences. Finally, practice patience with yourself. Emotional detachment is a journey. There will be ups and downs. Celebrate small progress and keep moving forward. Remember that growth takes time. Each step brings you closer to peace and clarity. By nurturing yourself with kindness, you create a solid foundation. You build strength to face life's challenges with grace. This lesson from Stoicism reminds you to treat yourself with care and compassion. Lesson 5. Find joy in meaningful activities. Finding joy in meaningful activities is a cornerstone of emotional detachment. When your life has purpose, emotions lose their grip on you. The Stoics believed in focusing on what brings fulfillment and aligns with your values. Engage in activities that challenge and inspire you. This could be pursuing a hobby, learning something new, or helping others. When you dedicate yourself to meaningful work, you feel a sense of accomplishment. This creates positive emotions that replace negativity. The Stoics also emphasized contributing to the greater good. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of serving others. Acts of kindness and generosity bring joy and strengthen your connection to the world. They remind you that life is about more than personal struggles. Another way to find joy is through mindfulness. Be fully present in what you do. When you focus on the moment, you experience life deeply. Simple activities like cooking, gardening, or walking can bring immense joy when done mindfully. This practice keeps your mind from dwelling on negative emotions. Gratitude also plays a role. Appreciate the small blessings in your daily life. The Stoics believe that contentment comes from valuing what you have. When you focus on abundance instead of lack, you feel lighter and more joyful. Finding joy also involves letting go of distractions. Limit activities that drain your energy or create stress. Social media, constant news, or meaningless gossip can cloud your mind. Choose activities that nourish your soul instead. This helps you stay centered and focused. Celebrate your progress and achievements. The Stoics taught that growth is a journey. Each step forward is a reason to rejoice. Acknowledge your efforts and the lessons you've learned. This builds motivation and emotional resilience. Through meaningful activities, you cultivate a sense of purpose. You align your life with your values. This detachment from fleeting emotions brings lasting peace and happiness. By finding joy in what matters, you embrace the essence of Stoic wisdom.